saw, dude. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, okay, I'm making this video super quick. It's gonna be kind of short, but this situation, I'm not kidding. I thought there was gonna be more to it, but like when I looked a little bit more into it, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like, it's so beyond crazy. So we are just gonna like jump right into it. Okay, so originally, I saw this video as like a stitch and I was like, there is no way that this is real. Okay, so what is happening is so I believe this man's name is Monty and then the woman's name is Cass. Now, under Cass's like name and stuff on TikTok, it says satire account, but unfortunately, I don't think this is actually satire. So this original video that she posted has 4.1 million views. So here is that video.
I successfully sued my sperm donor and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how happy this makes me because now I can be a stay-at-home mom because 40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially. So what happened was I'm a lesbian and I can't have babies the natural way, obviously. So I went the IVF route and I went to a sperm bank and I bought sperm. I get pregnant, I have my baby, I'm living with my girlfriend, she's working full-time, so she's supporting us financially, and then all of a sudden she decides she wants to break up, and she refuses to give me child support. She said, I don't want anything to do with this baby, I'm not on the birth certificate, I'm not legally obligated to take care of them, I'm out. And I said, well shit, what am I gonna do now? Then it occurred to me, I could sue the baby's biological father. I mean, the baby wouldn't be here without him, right? So my friend that works at the sperm bank got me my sperm donor's contact info, and I texted him, and I acted like it was the wrong number. And we ended up making plans. We were texting back and forth for a while. We ended up making plans to meet up, and I hung out with him for a few months, befriended him, and then I got a DNA sample off of his cup one day, like swabbed it for his saliva. I sent it in and made sure that he actually was the biological father of my child, and he was. So I took him to court to get child support, and they granted me 40% of his paycheck.
And then this is Monty's response, which when I heard this, I was like, this is fake, this can't be real, but it is. So here's Monty's response. I'm gonna play that.
I successfully sued my sperm donor, and now I get 40% of his paycheck.
I'm the sperm donor, and yes, I've been court-ordered to pay roughly 40% of my paycheck to this random woman and her child. The thing is, when I was 18, 19 years old, I was in the Marines, short on cash, and I thought it would be a good idea to donate some sperm for some easy money. I made a total of $150, and it came back to bite me because now I'm paying this woman thousands of dollars a month for a child I had no part in making or wanting. I did sign an agreement at the time stating that I would not be held liable for anything that happens to the sperm after I donated it, but I guess some laws changed, and she found a legal loophole that states that I now have responsible for the child, so now I have to pay her monthly. It doesn't make any sense. I'm working on appealing it, so if anybody has any ideas or knows anybody who knows a good lawyer, send them my way because this is just unfair.
So now this poor man has to give up 40% of his paycheck to some woman that he never even knew, and like, honestly, I think the friend should be fired. She should be sued because when you donate to like a sperm bank, I believe it's supposed to be anonymous. Like that's why a lot of people do it, is because it's anonymous. And honestly, like if you're down on your luck, I know some sperm banks, like they'll pay a little bit more, and then some like him, I think he said he got $150. That's not a lot, but at the same time, if you're kind of down on your luck and you need a little help, it's kind of like donating blood or plasma. You know what I mean? It just kind of gives you a little something extra. And two, you're helping people also, which is good, but you're being compensated for it too. But anyways, this is her response to him then, and to all the hate and backlash that she was getting on that original video.
If I were to get a job, who would be taking care of my baby while I was at work? And before you say daycare costs just as much as my paycheck would be. So it doesn't make sense for me to spend 40, 50 hours a week away from my baby. Precious time I'll never get back because they'll only be little once, just for me to break even or even lose money. I thought suing my sperm donor for child support was the most responsible thing to do because my child wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. It makes sense that he would need to contribute financially. I posted that video thinking you guys would be happy for me. I found a way to make things work as a single mom, but instead I'm getting all this backlash. You guys are calling me a terrible mother, and I'm just trying my best. And I don't trust just anyone with my babies. And the people I do trust to babysit my child, they all have jobs, so they wouldn't be available to babysit my kid if I were at work too. So what would I do with the baby? I'm sorry that society has normalized spending time away from our families, but I'm just not willing to give into that lifestyle if I don't have to.
And then here are some of the comments that were left on that second video she made. Honestly, it is unreal that she thought people would be like, oh my god, this is such a good idea. Like, no, people just feel sad for this poor guy that now has to give up 40% of his paycheck to a woman he doesn't even know, who has a child that okay, like, I don't know a nicer way to put this, but he didn't want anything to do with the kid. Like, that's why he donated to a sperm bank, so he could just help someone who struggles having kids have a kid. He didn't necessarily want it or want to be responsible for it. I can't believe that this is real. Please, please, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. This is so baffling to me. I had to switch up the order of my videos because I was like, no, I have to post about this one because I am so curious to see what you guys think. So please comment down below. I 100% think that she's in the wrong. I think that Cass had no right to do what she did. And like I said, her friend is just as bad as her. Okay, so I did some more reading in the comments on, I think it was her second video that she made where she responded to a comment. And a lot of people are saying that yes, this is satire as well. And he responded claiming to be the sperm donor because he wants to get like views on his account as well. So he's kind of in a weird way like using her video to get views over on his page. So I don't know exactly what to believe. Now that I look at it, I'm like, okay, wait, no, I do think maybe this is actually just satire. But you guys, the rage bait is so real because I was so upset about this. I was like, there is no way that this is real. Like, how can she be this entitled and da-da-da-da? But then I thought about it, and after reading the comments, I was like, okay, wait, no. That's what she does. So now I'm kind of thinking, yeah, this probably isn't real. They're both just acting. So that is it for me today. Please comment down below because I'm dying to hear other opinions as well as the ones on TikTok. If you like this video, if this video infuriated you, please give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna do updates on this one for sure if there's anything more that like comes out. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back on Friday with another regularly scheduled video. Bye guys.